Hello friends, I am Shravana and welcome to my channel Sparkling Future. So today we will see a few more RDD transformations with some questions. Before starting with today's topic, I request all of you to subscribe to my channel and also please like, share, comment and hit the bell icon for the new video notifications. So in yesterday's video we have discussed about what is RDD, how to create, what are the transformations and actions, and we have seen how to get some questions we have answered in yesterday's video. So in today's video we will again see how to resolve these three questions. Like in most of the interview questions, they will give you a sample file like this, and they will ask you get the maximum number of sales or maximum number of sales in particular states and also in each state. So for this we will see how to apply transformations using some sample Scala code. So let's go into Eclipse. So friends, this is the yesterday's object, the same object I'm using, and if you remember we have we have checked the like we have printed the states, like unique states available in the file set, and we have verified whether that has the length 2 or more. So those two questions we have answered yesterday. So I'm just writing as today so that we will remember from where we started. So friends, today we are going to see the same file again. Now today we will see how to find out the maximum number of sales. If you see, this is the number of orders, right? So number of orders. So now we'll see what is this, how many sales, in the sense from our side it is order, from their side it is sales, right? Like whoever sold the items. So for this we will see this is the 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 ninth one. So today we will I am just reusing the same code, okay, until a particular point. Like this RDD is already created and header is removed, and that is split, okay, split with comma. Why? Because this is comma separated file. Because of that reason here the code is present for split with comma. Okay, so I'll have to find out the maximum number of sales, right? So I'm creating a max RDD. Here we need that split file, right? So I'm using this ESRDD, and I'm saying that map x to, we just counted it is x of 9. So that 2 int of max. Before even starting, I'll just show you without 2 int how it will behave, okay? Because if you don't provide any like if you see here in the entire code, we are not giving the schema to the RDD, so it will consider that as a string by default. So when you do max, it will become int. So for int we have to use println. For RDD we have to use RDD dot for each of println when you are printing in the Eclipse. And when you are using in production environment, we can use collect. For testing purpose in the development environment also we can use collect when you are doing in the cluster, when you are testing in the cluster. So we have not changed, I mean the casting operation is not done, and we are just giving that get the maximum from that map. In the map we have considered only, see it is giving 9, whereas I have opened that Excel file, friends, so that you will understand very clearly. So I am filtering it. When you open this number of sales, the maximum is 220 here, but in the code it is giving us the wrong value. That is because here it's a string. This value is considered as string. So when you give 2 int here, it is typecasting. And whenever you are dealing with any of the fields, when it is an integer, just make sure that you convert that into 2 int and then use it. So now let me run the same code, friends. We will see the clear difference. We just checked in the Excel, right? It is the 220 is the maximum value. So now we will compare what's the output. Here you can see, right, 220. So similarly for minimum, if you wanted to get the minimum, right, we have again minimum function. So here instead of max we will put minimum, that is that available function in RDD. So we are just selecting that x of 9, which is the number of orders, and we are saying that get the maximum out of it or get the minimum out of it. So minimum is 0, it should print 0 value. You can see here, right, 0 is printed, which is of minimum. Next we will see, so we just check to find out the maximum or minimum number of sales. So it's that easy, friends, to get the maximum and minimum number of anything, minimum number of sales. Here in any of the cases they get what is the greatest number. They might ask in some other words they will use, but at the end of the day maximum is, this is how we get this. Okay, even greatest movie or something like that, based on the stars. If you wanted to get the more number of stars for any movie, similarly we can apply the similar transformations on top of the RDDs. So second one is, now find out the maximum number of sales in particular states. So here it's by the for everything we have considered here, right? I mean, by in the entire Excel we have done the minimum and maximum for that particular field, which is number of orders, which is x of 9, because it counts from 0, right? 0, then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and this is the 9th column. Okay, it will start from x of 0. Now let's find out the maximum number of sales in the particular states. Let's say we'll consider, from here we'll consider PR, CA and NJ. I'm just taking some random state codes. Okay, these three states, if you wanted to see what are, from out of these states, what is the maximum number of sales and what is the minimum number of sales. So let's find out. So now let's see how to apply filter condition for these state codes. So state codes, because this is 9, this state code is the x of 7. So now I am creating some RDD. SRDD I am taking because it is what is having the without header and also splitting with comma, so I am taking that RDD here. Now I am filtering. In the filter I am saying that x of 7 we just counted, right, equal to let's take PR. Okay, now we have three states we have to compare it, so this is the OR condition. Then again OR x of 7 equal to what is other one, CA, or x of 7 equal to NJ. Okay, so this is how we write the filter condition. Now after filtering that, what we have to do, we have to get again x to x of 9. So here again I am saying the 2 int dot max. So filtering, first I am filtering the entire data set based on the state codes, and from these state codes I am saying that get the maximum sales, maximum number of sales. So this is also again int, because we have used max here. So println of sales RDD. So let's run this code. And here we have taken CA, PR and NJ. So in this, what is the maximum is 51. Okay, I just filtered here in the in the state, customer state, I filtered for the 3 CA, PR and NJ state codes, and in that the maximum value is 51. This is just for comparison, and we have very small set of file I am showing you, friends, don't get confused. See, 51 is the answer, it has printed. So this is how we will filter. We will apply the filter first and then get the maximum value out of it. And similarly, if you wanted to get the minimum value, the same one, here you put the min. Meanwhile, let's check what is the minimum value, 0. Okay, it should print 0 now. See, 0 here. Now let's say you wanted to see the names along with that, like in it is giving the answer for all together, right? For all, we don't even know whether it's now this is a very small set, we can compare it here, otherwise we will not even see, right? So for that, what we can do is commenting this one. In the same one, here I will copy this. Okay, here x of 7 is the one which is holding the state code, right? This way. So here in the map I am saying that I am creating a pair RDD. Here x of 7 is the state code, and this is the what to say, number of sales. So let's print this and see what is the output. So this is the maximum, right? This we will see which one is. Let's say we selected the 51. Yeah, 51 PR is the customer code which is having the most number maximum number of sales. So this is how we will return that value. So now let's say what is the from each state, because here we have so many states, right? So out of these we will see, if we wanted to see what is the maximum number for each, like what is the maximum value in AL, what is the maximum value in AR. So let's write the code for that. So I am creating another RDD. I am taking the RDD, and here I first have to create the pair RDD, right? So for that, let me take a map and create a pair RDD of x7, which is the state code, and x of 9, which is sales. I am converting that to int because it's string type. And here we have to segregate based on the states, right? It means we have to do reduce by key as well, in the sense we have to aggregate that. When we wanted to do that, we can use the reduce by key. Reduce by key operation, and then we will say get the maximum. So directly max we cannot use, so I am using that max. Okay, you can also see the error if you don't use max here. See, if I don't use, it will show the error saying that cannot find the value max. So you have to use it like math dot max, and underscore comma underscore means here x plus y, it contains it. This is the placeholder which is available, mainly used for reduce by key or any of the key operations. This is how we pass the functions in Scala. It means that x equal to x of y, when you are sending, it will consider as x plus y. So for instead of writing this very big notation, we will just put the placeholders. This is the advantage of using the Scala language. So yeah, we have got the RDD of string comma int. If you see here, which is first one, string is the state code, int is the we are reducing and getting the maximum value out of it. So now let's print this and see the output. Because this is RDD, we cannot print using the direct print like how we did for the int value. We have to use this way, dot for each dot println in Eclipse. Okay. If you are testing in a cluster, you can use either collect or take of 10 or something like that. So friends, you can see here, right, for each state it has taken the values and printed it. Let's say, let's verify that. WA what is the maximum one is 38, yeah, and for WI 42. See, the last value is 42, and let's say this one OK is 42 again. See, the last value is 42, which is the maximum value. So friends, this is how we can do. Let's say this is, see again, this is not in a sorted order, right? If you wanted to sort, then just do this, sort by key. Based on the key we have to do the sorting. That's it. So you can again run this and see the output. You can clearly see that the set is sorted. Yeah, if you see here, the set is sorted. First A, C, D, F, G, H, alphabetically sorted in ascending order. So hope this is clear to you, friends. Hope it was useful to you. Thank you for watching the video, friends. Please subscribe to my channel for more interesting learnings. Thank you.